Hola, and welcome everyone back to Greenlight Cinema. It's me, Brandon. I wanted to put this out. This isn't, some slap together random review out of nowhere. This has a little bit of a heart and genuine, no pun intended, since that's the balls. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit of since my software has been crashing, and I hope I'll be able to have enough footage to where it doesn't completely delete an episode. I actually did the whole Fargo season 1. Oh my god, I guess this will just be in its own development hell like all the other Marvel movies. But speaking of Marvel, I've recently been watching WandaVision, and it's been pretty great. Yeah, I just want to do a little discussion. This is just a Brandon's discussion. I'm not a big Marvel fan, as you guys know or can see. I don't know a whole lot about the property. I know Disney owns it, and I hope if you guys hadn't already that you'll like and subscribe to my channel and continue to follow me with these little episodes I'm doing. But yeah, I really like this show. I think it's going to do really well. Believe it or not, I know it sounds strange to a lot of people and they may not believe this. I actually enjoyed this more than The Mandalorian. I like The Mandalorian. I do and I don't. It's world building, it's interesting, but it's just, I don't know. But I'm liking this WandaVision show because, like I said, it's not too superhero-y yet. I think it's getting there, though, but I'm just loving these little simple episodes. I'm really trying not to look at the articles, but occasionally I'll catch myself reading something every now and then. But it's saying that, okay, let me start with the show. Okay, I'm doing just this little review, and what I want to get across here is this is a neat little show. And it doesn't feel like it's like hitting you over the head and just saturated with Marvel. This feels like its own separate thing. Like it's a cute little, and I hope that's weird, not too weird to say cute, but it is. It's a really sweet little show. It's like I Love Lucy meets the Dick Van Dyke Living Room is what they reminded me of. If anyone watches Greenlight Cinema, everyone knows I'm an old soul. Saying I grew up watching old shows. I watched Adam 12, Chips. I loved a lot of old cop type stuff, Dragnet.
Don't you know my name? My name's Blue Boy.
What do you think, Joe? Cartwheels?
Sugar cubes. I'll make you book. He's been dropping that acid we've been hearing about.
So I was very charmed to see all this old furniture and just done stylistically, and it's also done. It says it was shot in front of a live studio audience. I think. And I was just thinking, like, who in the world got these references other than, like, me and 50-year-olds? But, I just was really intrigued. Oh, yeah, it has the honeymooners element. There's, like, some Agnes, she's always talking about Ralph.
Gentleman Ralph. And that seems to be something that you have forgotten all about. He treats us like women. That's something you've forgotten, too, Ralph. You seem to have forgotten that I am a woman.
I forgot that you're a woman? How could I? You're always yapping.
And I've only seen, like I said, I've seen, part of episode 2, but I haven't seen Ralph pop up yet. I read, though, that she's a witch, so I'm getting into spoilers. I don't even know anything yet about this show. I'm just explaining to the audience what I've watched and what I've witnessed and what I think of it. And I'm telling you, as a critic, I was very charmed by this show. It's very sweet, it's simple, and it gets to the point, kinda. It was very interesting, because the very first episode, it's like we're, met up with Wanda and Vision. It's like, maybe all the events of Endgame hasn't happened, or maybe they have happened. I'm not sure. So, but it's like they're in some type of Truman World type of show. I don't know, or Truman World type of reality is, I don't know if anyone's familiar with the Jim Carrey movie, the Truman Show, but that's kind of what it reminds me of, because we don't know this until the end of the show, but they're being like watched, and it's done like so interesting. I didn't recognize the director. It's directed by Matt Shankman. I'm probably not pronouncing his name right. There's so many names out there that I just cannot. But this was pretty brilliantly done. It was like filmed very interestingly too, because what I really liked about it, it was done exactly like the cinematography of a sitcom. It was multi-camera is what they call it, I believe. Really interested in this world, but the characters, let me get back to the show. So we see Caitlin Olsen and Paul, his name's Paul something in real life. Wanda and Vision are in the kitchen, and it's like the corniest jokes ever, and I'm laughing and I love it every minute of it. He's like, my wife and the flying saucers, because she's like doing dishes like Bewitched style. I was like, well, that's really cool. And it's just got this old school charm to it, like very, like, the text was very cool. They had like an in and out box because Vision gets to work. And, you know, with the audience, it's like, well, I don't really know what I'm doing here. And, you know, he don't really say that, but like you can tell, like, it's like the characters are kind of looking at you, like they're breaking the fourth wall, like all the way from the very beginning, kind of like they're looking into us, kind of like, you know what's going on? But without saying it, that's just kind of what it feels like. You know, Agnes, the nosy neighbor, I believe that's what they refer to her as. She's asking all the questions, of course.
Did you two move from? How long have you been married? And why don't you have children yet?
And by the way, I love Vision's boss. I want to get to him real quick. He was on Fargo season 3.
But he's got a role to play. Yours is to cough up the cheddar and then screw. You understand? I don't hear you.
You see that? Turns out he's reasonable. He's really a nice kid.
I was like, whoa, that guy, and he's married to Kitty Foreman. And I can't remember her name right now. Deborah Jo Rupp, I believe. She's exactly Kitty Foreman in this without the laugh, but almost she's like kind of did it.
Arthur, stop it. Stop it.
A little bit. It was just so weird to see like her in another sitcom. So, but it's like, where's these two been all this time? Like, seriously, like, you know, no offense to the Marvel movies and everything, but like, Wanda and Vision are great together. These two have great chemistry. They're funny. They're interesting. Oh yeah, they have like Sarkovia jokes or whatever because she's from Sarkovia. Like, there's just like all these little neat little elements in there. But like there's like these little Easter eggs, but they're not like, you know, smacked over the head like I said. And it's just, I love how like they're just this cute couple, like my husband and my wife, and it's just real, you know, it's neat. But like, so they have a, you know, little mix up, kind of like it'd be in Bewitched or whatever, and it's like she thinks they're having an anniversary. He's like, oh no, I marked on the calendar, forgot that my boss and his wife is coming for dinner. And so they have to rush to get ready, and they go through these antics on, you know, trying to keep them distracted. And it's like you almost forget entirely that they're superheroes because they're just doing a normal everyday sitcom, like jokey stuff from the 50s, it feels like. But it works. For me, it did anyway. But, so he's like, his boss at the dinner starts having like a choking fit.
When? Damn it, why?
Oh, Arthur, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
And like, it kind of gets creepy and like meta, it feels like, for a minute. Like, we're all kind of like feeling really tense. And like, all of a sudden, Wanda's like, Vision, save him. And he does like some like little like bionic man move or whatever. just like releases whatever he was choking on, Mr. Hart, Fargo guy. I was just like, and what's funny is he looks like the exact same person as he was in Fargo. I guess he's just always wearing the glasses and thing, but I don't know. He even comes off as that same character. He's like, I just want to know who you are, darn it! He's like smacking the table.
When? Damn it, why?
Oh, Arthur, stop it. Stop it.
But it's like, so this big event happens. They're okay that he's just alive. Kitty and Mr. Hart, Mr. and Mrs. Hart, they leave Wanda and Vision's home, and they're like, whew, you know, and it's just really neat. They're like just kind of chilling or whatever, and they get like married because people were asking them, like Agnes and people were like, why aren't you two married yet? Hey, gun. And it's like they say she does these like little superpowers and makes them rings, and that's how that episode ends. I guess you could say that's how this episode could end too, because I don't want to overdo it on my editing software right now. Oh my gosh. So yeah, but hopefully we'll get to do that Fargo season 1 and Space Cop coming soon. And I'm going to see episode 2, and we're going to do a little review on that. I'm going to finish episode 2. I've started some of it. But thank you guys for tuning in, and check out WandaVision. It's on Disney Plus if you guys don't have that. I highly recommend it. It's so useful, very fun, and me and my kids, we absolutely love it. But yeah, that's the end of this little Brandon's discussion review for WandaVision. Filmed in front of a live studio audience. I believe that's the name of this episode. Season 1, Episode 1. Alright guys, bye.